If you've watched my other 2 videos in this series, thank you. I hope you enjoy this final account of our vacation to Walt Disney World this past June. If you haven't gotten to watch the other 2 videos yet, I'll link the playlist at the end of this video. My first video talks about our resort day and day at Animal Kingdom, while the second video shares about our day at Hollywood Studios. Today I'm going to share about our day at Epcot and our final resort day before heading home. During this vacation, we chose to stay at Disney's Art of Animation Resort since it has Skyliner access to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And we are just a little family of 3 with a toddler, so we made sure not to cram too much into our day and also made sure we abided by nap time. As I shared before, we always make a priority list for each park before we go so we don't waste time and have a plan for the day. It's flexible but gives us a little guidance. Our original plan was to get off the Skyliner and head to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure right away since we didn't have a lightning lane. When we got there, Remy's was temporarily closed, which was disappointing. It ended up being closed for a few hours, so we never got to ride it that day, but hopefully next time. We didn't get to the park as early as we would have wanted anyway, so it ended up being okay. We had a Frozen Ever After 9:05 a.m. lightning lane, so we just went straight there and walked on. We tried really hard to be strategic at Epcot and not waste time walking everywhere, so we continued and got right on Grand Fiesta Tour. I know this ride never has a line, so people probably don't care too much about it, but I think it's cute. As we kept walking and exploring, we made our way to the Communicore building for Cool Kids Summer and Goof Corps. This was a huge building with air conditioning, chairs, and a big space for kiddos to run around. We got there at 10 a.m. and there were hula hoops and dances for the kiddos while we waited for Goofy to arrive at 10:30 a.m. After a little time with him there, we headed to the Finding Nemo ride. We went on the ride, explored the sea base for a bit, and then did Turtle Talk with Crush. We had a lightning lane for both of these things at the sea base, so both were really fast waits. We didn't have a plan for lunch that day, but we had seen advertisements for the Grab and Go food a couple days before our trip, so we decided to try it and it was all delicious. After lunch, we made sure to head to the Canada side of World Showcase to get to the Skyliner station quickly so we could go back for nap time. After nap time, we went back and headed towards the Disney Visa Photo Pass with Minnie and Pluto. This is the first time we did the Photo Pass at Epcot and Hollywood Studios, and I highly recommend it if you have a Disney Visa card. There was no line, so it was really quick. And like I said in my previous video, make sure you check the times that it's available. And as I mentioned before, the Photo Pass pictures for this are free. The Photo Pass is located in the Figment Ride building. If you look at the entrance, head up to the left, and you will see double glass doors with Disney rewards on the top. You do have to show your Disney Visa card to get the opportunity. Also, if you can't find it, just ask a cast member and they'll guide you in the right direction. After this, we checked out Journey of Water since we had never done this before. It was really neat, but it reminded me of Animal Kingdom inside because there was no breeze. I thought it was going to be refreshing with all the water, but it was actually pretty hot and humid. When we were finished, we took a little break to enjoy the Kakamora treat located at the cart in between Journey of Water and the sea base. The final task for the day was getting my final Disney Parks Starbucks mug from Connections Cafe. While I was in line, my husband placed a mobile order for us for a Connections eatery. It was ready pretty quickly, so once I got the mug, we went over to find a table. Again, this is another restaurant we had never been to, but it's very large, and the pizza I had was excellent. We decided to head back to our resort after this since we achieved everything on our list for the day. It was a really fun day. Epcot is a park I am least familiar with, but I'm loving it more and more. After 3 park days back to back, it was time to relax and have a resort day. So our last day of our trip, we headed to Disney Springs right away since we hadn't been there yet during that vacation. We didn't want to stay too long but wanted to at least grab lunch and visit our favorite shops. When we got there, we took a left and headed to Disney Style, the Marvel store, and the Star Wars store next to it. These are our must-dos every time we're at Disney Springs. After these 3, we walked back to Polite Pig for lunch. They were opening at 11 and it was 5 minutes beforehand. I highly recommend going at this time. There was a line outside, but it was because they hadn't opened yet. Once they opened, we were able to easily order and find seats. And our food came out extremely fast. This is one of our favorite restaurants, and if you use your Disney Visa card, you get 10% off. After this, we had to go to World of Disney once while on our vacation. It was so busy inside and I wanted everything, but we got a couple souvenirs and then headed to catch a bus back to our resort. Normally, I don't mind the Disney buses, but we ended up waiting at least 20 minutes for a bus to come. It was very hot and humid that day since it was June, so we were thankful when it finally arrived. And unfortunately, because of this, my son didn't feel that great after waiting that long, even though he was drinking water. It was a few degrees warmer than our park days. We decided that the best thing to do was to rest up for the remainder of the day before we had to catch our flight home the next day. It was a wonderful vacation, so we all needed to rest anyway. When we got back to resort, I got a load of laundry ready. Since we were in the Little Mermaid section, there's a laundry room by the pool, so it was really close to our room. If you want to know how to do laundry at Disney, make sure to check out the laundry video on my channel. I haven't had to do laundry on vacation until having a toddler. I figured doing it during nap time was the best since we were just hanging out anyway. For dinner that day, we decided to just keep it easy and eat at Landscape of Flavors one more time instead of traveling anywhere else. I think this food court is great and has all the necessities. And that was our trip. Sadly, we said goodbye to our wonderful room and vacation and caught our near shuttle to the airport and got on our plane to head home. Don't worry, I'm already planning our next vacation in my head. Thank you so much for joining me for this series. I hope our travels give you some ideas for your trip or just put a smile on your face. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notified when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching Optimistically Disney, where we love all things Disney.